And then the coolest thing I did was I went to the top of the Chrysler Building.
Oh,
I went into the Spire.
outside? Oh, wow.
No, I went into the Spire.
Oh, no way.
So Moses Gates, he was like a legendary urban explorer. And what happened was he was putting out a book and he got a hold of me. He's like, hey, man, I want to come in and promote my book, but I want to show you some shit. I'm like, I'm game. So we did the Amtrak tunnel. We got all the way out at Grant's Tomb at the end. He goes, you have time for one more? The sun was setting. We get in a cab. He takes us to the Chrysler Building. He's like, don't say a word. I'm just going to surprise you. I'm like, all right. We walk through the lobby. He talks to the desk people, and they let us right through. And then we take the elevator up. I don't remember how many floors. And all of a sudden, we got out of the elevators, and we ran around the corner to the stairwell. And then we climbed more stairs. And then we got into like a maintenance room. And at this point, I can say this shit now. He goes, could you wait down there? I go, yeah, no problem. He had a bag of something, and he didn't want me to be a witness. I go, yeah, I'll wait for you. He goes, and then all of a sudden I hear him yell, all right, let's go. So he obviously did something to get the door open. Now we're in the boiler room with these tiny red ladders that went straight up. They were like maybe 2 feet across, and you'd go up about 20, 25 feet, and then there'd be a little wooden platform, then another set of ladder, I should say, red ladders, and we went all the way to the top of the Spire, as far as you could go.
That's sick.
And the crawl space was no more than your arms stretched out. Yeah. You could touch all the walls, and we were peeking out the little windows. So cool. The last window you see in all those pictures, we were in that spot.
Oh, that's wow.
And all the windows are broken up there and all sorts of shit. And I'm sitting there like, we're so going to get arrested. And I'm sitting there like, why isn't nobody in this boiler room in this maintenance area? No one notices that we're climbing up these fucking ladders. I guess there was no security cameras.
No cameras then,
And he went up there a bunch of times. He would take people up there.
And he never got arrested? Because if you get arrested for that, they will kick your ass in jail.
Yeah.
You're in for what?
Yeah, they'll give you all
I was
kinds of
climbing.
crazy
I was climbing.
I got to adjust that. He did finally get arrested.
Oh, shit.
Thank God.
And he wrote me. He's like, dude, bad news. If anyone calls you, you don't know shit. But this was like a year or so later. So what he did, this is the brilliance of urban explorers. He found a dentist in the Chrysler Building and made appointments. So that's how he got in the building, because he doesn't have a business or anything in there. So he would go in for his dentist appointment at the front desk that day. He's like, hi, I'm Moses, whatever name he was using. And I got a dentist appointment. I'm like, go ahead, man. And then next thing you know, we're running around the corner into the stairwell. We also went to the Gargoyle.
Oh, shit. On the edge.
The infamous Gargoyles that have been in movies and stuff. So he also knew that there was office space there that was completely vacant that led to an old observation deck. So we popped up. There was windows that opened only from the top. So we like popped up and kind of fell onto the observation deck. Now we're out there. There's no railing because this thing was closed, God knows, 50, 60 years ago. And that's where the Gargoyles are. Yeah. And then this motherfucker in front of me decides he has to climb out onto one.
You have to. One of you has to.
Yeah. And I swear, I've told this story many times.
Suicide.
But, I saw it's metal. The Gargoyles are kind of that slippery metal.
Yeah.
So he's crawling on all fours. And now he has to turn around to get back to me. And I saw the foot kind of get a little, just a little.
That'll get you
going.
And to this day, I think about that shit when I'm
you wake up
asleep.
screaming.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, what do you do if the guy fell to his death?
You got to figure out how to get back down.
How much trouble would you have been in?
I don't know.
It's a homicide now. It's a murder.
No.
But like you fall down, you probably killed somebody else on the ground.
Oh, he's right. You should have killed yourself.
He crawled out to the edge. He didn't wimp out. He crawled out as far as he can, and then stood up and put his hands up.
That's crazy.